Ok.
Jensen. Jensen, can you read me?
Barely. I've reached Panchaea, Pritchard. Any word from Sarah for the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive. And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
Ok. Notate tra l'altro l'easter egg RMS Titanic. Allora, siamo arrivati a Panchaea. Panchaea è una struttura installata nell'Antartide, se non ricordo male, e fa parte appunto del progetto per evitare il surriscaldamento climatico. Ora, abbiamo visto come questo gioco in realtà ha un grande legame con il gomblotto, tant'è che tipo hanno pure inserito, oltre agli Illuminati, oltre a Rothschild, eccetera, anche i chip per il controllo della mente, quindi non ci facciamo mancare assolutamente nulla. E quindi niente, adesso il nostro compito qui è disattivare il segnale dei chip che controllano la mente, che sarà molto divertente, però sarà interessante andare a vedere la parte finale di Deus Ex Human Revolution, perché come il suo predecessore, secondo me, tipo nel finale si esprime anche tutta la potenzialità di questo gioco. Ora io mi sembra che potessi camminare sull'elettricità tranquillamente e sono immune anche alle MP, sorry. Ah 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 ah. Ah 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 ah. Ah 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 ah. Allora, tanto potrei anche spegnere questa roba, giustamente, perché ah, invincibile. Interessante. Ok. Ci facciamo mancare nulla. Ah, fucile pesante. Io tipo... No, beh no. Quelle cartucce al plasma che saranno utilissime sicuramente. Pensavo di poter spegnere la corrente, ma no. Vabbè. Qua ci hanno minato tutto elettrificato. Qui persone normali avrebbero dovuto. Ok, questa poteva essere problematica. Intanto ci hanno minato il condotto, attenzione, ma noi esploriamo tutto. Scusa, tanto non c'è un cane. Scusa. Ah. Interessante. Un prime e un al mare. I mostri sono ovunque. Ah. Ok, vedete che c'era il modo per chiudere la corrente. Perfetto. Questa non è esplosa prima? Ah no, sono semplicemente passato dall'altra parte, giustamente, quindi ora noi dobbiamo salire sulle scale. Eccoci qua. Un simpatico robottino là fuori. L'atmosfera è veramente morente. Allora, allarmi tutto spiano. No, non vedo nessuno sul radar, quindi possiamo andare. C'è un... no. Diamo un'occhiata magari anche qui. Ciao PC. Ok, direzione di emergenza, bla 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 bla. Sì, succederà l'apocalisse. Ah, c'era la comoda porta. Conviene comunque che qui ci sarà una cosa che ci servirà per il fight finale. Ok, tranquilli.
Access granted.
Perfetto. E abbiamo un punto Praxis. Tanto tutti questi passaggi che sono completamente inutili, che noi stiamo attraversando tutte queste gallerie, ma in realtà qua siamo anche alla difficoltà massima. Qui non abbiamo né guardie né nulla, quindi quindi tra l'altro potevano darci qualche incentivo in più. Almeno inserendo qualcosa di utile. Ok, probabilmente questo ci riporta di sopra. Ok, qui c'è un lanciarazzi, volendo. Qui possiamo passare dall'altra parte. Ma non ci... Ah sì, ci possiamo andare. C'è il vetro rotto, ma non serve a nulla. Ok, abbiamo esplorato bene. Sono dappertutto, occhio scritto con la K, se non l'ho letto male. Sì, ottimo. Allora, comunque la Panchaea, quella vera, è nei sotterranei.
Pritchard, Panchaea's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
Sì, stiamo scendendo un pochino. Ok, qui c'ho energumeni nei radar. Ottimo. Aspettate. Ho un energumeno nei radar e voglio scoprire di chi si tratta. Ah, ok, no, è solo uno impazzito. Ah, mi sa che ci andiamo proprio così.
I'm gonna take him from the outside and then I'll be able to get him out because I don't want it.
No, devo stile. Scusate. Sta tranquillo. Tranquillo, lavoratore impazzito. Bello. Allora. Un po' il marozzo. 80-24 il camerino della signora Trudeau. Ok. E qui è quello che conosciamo. Barretta energetica sarà utilissima. Ok, qui non c'è altro. Panchaea, tra l'altro notate tipo l'accostamento Panchaea con Pangea, ossia la condizione della terra preistorica, che il riferimento è quello. Quindi ovviamente il progetto è stato nominato in base a questa assonanza. Eccolo qua. Oh, una cosa utile in un bagno per una volta. Warm stop. Qui. Livello di sicurezza 4. Ah, io li amo. Sei, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Access granted.
I ipostimolatori occupano 2 slot dell'inventario. Ok. Sì. Ok. Abbiamo un altro codice di accesso e un simpatico condotto. Ah, ok. Fucile pesante e fucile d'assalto. Va bene. Sistema di raffreddamento, ma ormai... A questo punto Praxis, tanto vale spenderlo. Ma dove? Ok. Questo ci aiuta con i pattern delle guardie. Nulla di che, perché... Ho miscliccato tra l'altro.
Access granted.
Oh, molto bene. Sì. Granata H, assolutamente. La granata a gas è fondamentale. Allora, che cosa buttiamo via? Non le munizioni del Typhoon, non i dardi tranquillanti, non le cartucce per fucile. Oddio, in effetti che... cioè, ormai... Ormai...
Access granted.
400 PE. Via le torrette. Via le telecamere. Beh sì, sarebbe stato un problema quella. Sì. No, vogliono che salti dalla finestra. Allora, tra l'altro, voi notate anche come sto notando io che non ci sono guardie, non c'è niente.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done, believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. Human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster.
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
I'm ending this. Now.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchaea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
What you're doing is horrific. It has to stop. You can't force people to change. They have to do it on their own, or they'll end up resenting you for it. And doing it like this? My God, Darrow, it's insane.
It is not insane, Mr. Jensen. Tragic, yes. Unavoidable? No. History has shown us again and again that the human race is hidebound and governed by inertia. As a society, as a species, the only way to elicit any kind of reaction from it is through an act of tragedy. A horrible cataclysm. I regret what I have been forced to do, but given what I know about mankind and the dangers facing us, this was the only viable choice.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. None of it matters, because this is what will happen now. After today, whatever you say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. You were one of the greatest minds of our time, and tomorrow you'll be nothing but a killer.
Ravings of a mass murderer? When the truth is revealed, when people know why I did this, surely they will understand. Don't you see? I created people like you. I made it possible for you to happen. If fate had dealt me a different hand, then perhaps neither of us would be here. Isn't it obvious how fate is now conspiring to overtake us both, to grind us beneath her wheels? We must see this through, lest people like you continue to evolve and destabilize society.
Ok. Ho visto che era doppio
I
alfa.
honestly don't know how to respond to that. But then I'm not the visionary you are. The creative genius who inspired an entire world to dream. You gave us hope once, Darrow. I believe you can give it to us again. If you give me the codes before it's too late.
Hope? You would speak to me about hope? What hope can there be for mankind if one single person longs for this technology as badly as I have? What hope is there if those who cannot have it are forever shut apart from those who can? Oh no, Mr. Jensen. Do not dare speak to me about hope.
No. Abbiamo fallito. Eppure era doppio alfa. Era doppio alfa. Però a quanto pare poi valeva l'omega. Valeva l'omega. Quindi ho fatto critica estrapola. Skippa.
I'm ending this. Now.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchaea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
What you're doing is horrific. It has to stop. You can't force people to change. They have to do it on their own, or they'll end up resenting you for it. And doing it like this? My God, Darrow, it's insane.
It is not insane, Mr. Jensen. Tragic, yes. Unavoidable? No. History has shown us again and again that the human race is hidebound and governed by inertia. As a society, as a species, the only way to elicit any kind of reaction from it is through an act of tragedy, a horrible cataclysm. I regret what I have been forced to do, but given what I know about mankind and the dangers facing us, this was the only viable choice.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. None of it matters, because this is what will happen now. After today, whatever you say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. You were one of the greatest minds of our time, and tomorrow you'll be nothing but a killer.
ravings of a mass murderer? When the truth is revealed, when people know why I did this, surely they will understand. Oh, why did I expect this to turn out differently? People like you, people who willingly surrender their humanity a piece at a time, you'll never understand. And browbeating won't get me to change my mind. You can talk and talk and talk, but in the end you'll still fail to grasp the fundamental underlying truth.
A parte che posso provare anche così.
People like me? People like me? You're not interested in saving humanity, Darrow, no matter how loud you shout it. This is about jealousy, pure and simple. Everything you're doing today is in service to your wounded ego. Because you can't stand anyone leaving you behind.
My ego has nothing to do with this. And if your mind, your psyche, wasn't so addled by the technology I invented, you might be able to see that. Once upon a time, I would have given all I had to be like you. But genetics cheated me of that chance, cursed me to become a cripple. And you know what? I'm relieved. Because I look in your eyes and I see how disturbed you are by what you have become. Admit it, Mr. Jensen. You've done things with those enhancements of yours you would never have considered before. You know your humanity is ebbing away.
You can't have the future, so no one can, is that it? Open your eyes, Darrow. Look at what your obsession is doing to the world. When all of this is over, nothing will be left but anarchy and fear, smoldering in the ashes of burning cities. How can anything be rebuilt from that?
Destruction is a necessary first step. Without destruction, there can be no reconstruction.
Okay.
No breaking free of the
Fallito
horrible road we
miseramente.
have set ourselves on. If you cannot see that, then there's no use discussing this any further. Kill me if you wish, but I won't give you the security shutdown codes. I regret nothing I have done. The technology I created must be destroyed, and this is the only way I know to assure it. Go down there, Mr. Jensen. Go down to the core and see with your own eyes the horrors your precious future creates. I've made my choices. Now you must make yours.
Ricordavo che era più facile vincere questa conversazione.
I'm ending this. Now.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchaea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
What you're doing is horrific. It has to stop. You can't force people to change. They have to do it on their own, or they'll end up resenting you for it. And doing it like this? My God, Darrow, it's insane.
It is not insane, Mr. Jensen. Tragic, yes. Unavoidable? No. You, of all people, should be able to understand this. In your former career, were you not sometimes called upon to kill in the line of duty? To carry that grim responsibility in order to save others? You must realize this is no different. Only the scale has changed. Because the threat we face as a species is so extreme.
right. Maybe you're wrong. None of it matters, because this is what will happen now. After today, whatever you say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. You were one of the greatest minds of our time, and tomorrow you'll be nothing but a killer.
I have shown the world the worst of itself, Mr. Jensen. As long as people understand that, what they say of me doesn't matter. Look at everything that has happened since this technology developed. Search your heart. You know as well as I do that humanity is on a downward spiral, torn apart from within because people like you can't resist the temptation to play God with your own evolution. Can't you see why we must take the temptation away?
You know, I've always wondered about that leg brace of yours. Why the father of augmentation doesn't have the most basic of implants. Doesn't make much sense, really. Unless he's one of the few people genetically incompatible with this technology. Gotta love the irony in that. It's the kind of irony that can tear you up inside, bit by bit, every day, until you find yourself despising what you're not.
How dare you? You think I've done all this because a fluke of nature robbed me of my chance to become a part of it? I tried everything, damn you! Everything I could think of to change. None of it worked. None of it!
So you had to fix it, didn't you? Take back control, make it like it never was.
Yes! Yes, that's exactly what have I done?
Give me the codes, Darrow. Help me stop this.
You'll still be in danger. Panchaea's security system, much of it is self-determining and lethal. But if you succeed, if these codes help you turn off the system and reach the broadcast center, tell the world exactly why I did it. Explain to them about the Illuminati, the biochip, Panchaea. Help them understand that the technology I created will not be a future any one of us desires.
Ok. Ok, il codice è 2012.
The codes should help you shut down the Hyron project, Panchaea's security system. When you see it, you will understand. There is no room for this technology in the world.
Quindi, come avete visto, tutto questo casino è...
Richard, the lockdown's disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I think you're on your own, Jensen.
Careful there, Francis. You almost sound like you regret that.
Quindi dicevo, in realtà io Darrow è uno dei pochi geneticamente incompatibili con gli innesti. Quindi in realtà non ha mai potuto curare neanche il problema che aveva che ha ancora alla gamba. E a quanto pare questo è stato più duro da sopportare di quanto preventivato. E adesso dobbiamo avanzare, ma esatto, abbiamo questo problema qui.
I don't want it. Enough! Stop playing around! Okay.
Ok, il problema è esattamente che adesso, cioè avete visto perché sono state predisposte tutte le vie di fuga che abbiamo esplorato prima? Esattamente per questo motivo, perché adesso sono piene di fanatici omicidi. Eh, io le riprenderei esattamente da lì. No? Non siete d'accordo?
Real! Not real! Not real! Just let me finish! Just let me finish! I got a job to do! I got a job! Go away, Ghost! Go away! Go! You don't scare me!
Who's there? What's there?
Real! Not real! Not real!
Anche perché sarebbe triste fare fuori persone innocenti.
Get out of my goddamn
I got a job to do! I got a job!
Who are you?
Go away! Go!
Anche qui io sfrutterei tranquillamente l'invisibilità. Penso che sia la soluzione migliore.
We can't control them anymore! Run! Run!
It was just in your head. Stay in control.
Enough! Stop playing around!
Scusa. Tutto quello che ci può essere utile ormai per quella che sarà la battaglia finale. Non fucili d'assalto. Questi sì. Che ve lo dico, la battaglia finale sarà grigetta. A questo punto non so che cosa servono ancora i soldi, però va. C'è una clinica Limb, bellissimo. E soprattutto una tizia ancora sana di mente.
You seem relatively normal.
I am.
Scar?
All things considered, yeah. You okay?
Thankfully, I was able to barricade myself in here when things got out of control. So, is it safe to come out now?
No. The rest of the station is still under siege. You better stay here until help comes. In the meantime, is it possible to download Praxis software here?
Yes, of course. No damage was done to the computers. See for yourself.
Vabbè. Tanto ci abbiamo 10.000.
I will
Io e lei rimane al sicuro. Così abbiamo altri due kit praxis di cui non abbiamo bisogno, però. Però c'erano. Toh. Prendiamoci la visione assistita attraverso le pareti.
This is William Taggart. If anyone out there is listening, I'm begging you, help. We've barricaded ourselves inside the core server room. Many of us are wounded. Please, save us. Please, save us.
Potenziamento Icarus comunque top, nel senso, quando ho fatto le prime run non lo avevo e ho faticato come un animale. Tra l'altro ok. Aspettiamo. Voglio provare una cosa. L'abbiamo.
You're the monster! It's your fault! Ow! They ruined me! The bastards
No. Cioè non ha l'effetto che pensavo. Pensavo li stordisse tutti, invece non ha stordito nessuno. Cioè ho dovuto stordirne due io.
I can't hear anything with all the noise. The noise. The noise. The noise.
Ok. Molto più facile di quello che ricordavo. Ok.
Come out! I have to find you! I was told to find you!
Access granted.
Oh beh.
Don't run! It'll be easier if you come out! Away, go away! Get away from there! Get away! Go!
Scusa.
Whose hand is that? That's not mine. It's not mine. Get away. Get away. Get away. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get up. You're the monster. It's your fault. Get away from me. Get away. Get away from me.
Scusa.
It was just in your head. Stay in control. I can't control them anymore. Run! Run! Get away from me. Get away. Real! Not real. Not real.
Scusa. Qui troppo leggero. Sì, praticamente in questa missione finale ci sono anche degli obiettivi intermedi, ossia noi possiamo andare a parlare anche con altri due personaggi che abbiamo incontrato. Quindi il nostro ex datore di lavoro, in primis, e il capo del fronte umanitario, che è qua giù in secundis. Ovviamente farlo tipo da una prospettiva molto diversa per quanto riguarda la fine del gioco e le scelte che è possibile fare, e quindi sarebbe stato interessante, pensavo, mostrarvelo, anche se questo sta allungando un pochino, ma possiamo fare un episodio finale per la fine del gioco e addio. Potrei anche usare il Typhoon in realtà, però. Opla. Salviamo, anche se ormai posso anche dare fondo a tutti gli item che ho nell'inventario.
Access granted.
Perfetto. Quindi in realtà neanche con l'invisibilità sono immune alle mine. Ok. A questo punto non rimane che fare questo. Sono arrivati fino a qua, ma zitti, per carità divina. Adesso devo aspettare che se ne vanno. Sto girando in tondo, I think. Palmarozzo con i codiciozzi d'accessozzo. Bene. Però non tornerò lì, grazie. No. Però è incredibile, cioè il rumore è da tutt'altra parte, però questa è l'intelligenza artificiale di questo gioco. Per cui tipo io faccio esplodere la mina lì, tutti quanti vanno dall'altra parte. Però vabbè. Allora, visto che ce li abbiamo e che tanto nel boss finale ci saranno inutili.
Get away from me! Get away! Get away from me! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get away! So nice and quiet, but you ruined it.
Ok, 7, 6. No, questa dell'allarme in effetti è comoda. Sono ancora tutti lì, tra l'altro. Tipo i tossici, esatto. Un altro palmarozzo. Eccoci qua. Ah, qui c'è David. Ok, ciao David, adesso parliamo con te. Prima però scamo tutti i codici che ho.
Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, you... We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would! Don't you see what's at stake here? Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Seraph. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference. We can improve the lives of everyone, but only if we fix this.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them the Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
It'll give us time, son. Time to figure out how to destroy the Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And what about the people who've been hurt by this? Don't they deserve the truth?
Adam, if we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality. Some people will be left behind. It's reality. It's evolution, son.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please, son, you have to stay with me on this.
I'll think about it.
E ok, abbiamo trovato Sarif. E questo ovviamente lui ci ha dato un'altra cosa da fare per il finale. Quindi noi già, vedete, possiamo spegnere il segnale e basta. Possiamo spegnere il segnale e dire che è stata colpa di altri. Oppure, chi lo sa. Adesso dovremmo trovare quell'altro. Però non ho bisogno degli ebook, neanche delle email. Non mi ricordo dov'era quell'altro.
Who the hell is there? You'll never get me.
Che ci dirà ovviamente di fare la cosa opposta. Ossia di... No, ma perché non dici che è colpa degli altri? Il problema è sempre la responsabilità.
Seeing shadows.
Oh, they're just shadows. Stand still.
Ok. Il problema è sempre la colpa degli altri. Ora il problema è che non ricordo dove cavolo sta quell'altro, perché comunque trovarlo è sempre interessante.
I'm seeing things. It's just my imagination. Get up, get up, get up, get up. All the rest. Get up, get up. Get away from me. Get away. Get away from me.
Di non sbocca da nessuna parte. A questo punto me ne vado, cioè.
Get up, get away from me. Get away. Get away from me. Who's that? That's not mine. It's not mine. I can't control them anymore. Run! Run!
No. Dove sarai, Darrow? Dove sarai, Darrow? Dove sarai, Darrow?
Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get away from me! Get up!
Nessun modo di risalire da lì, quindi. No. No, perché quei tizi tornano lì esattamente quando io comincio a salire le scale, quindi noi potremmo passare da un'altra parte, per esempio per aria. Tac. Devo fare molta meno fatica in effetti se passiamo dall'altra parte.
Show yourself!
Interessante. Quindi qui mi dice di andare di qua.
Stop talking to me!
Ah sì, perché in effetti ero sceso con l'ascensore. È vero. Ero sceso con l'ascensore, invece adesso devo andare dall'altra parte. Quindi facciamo ciao ciao agli amichetti là sotto, che rimarranno là sotto. Allora, qui noi andiamo dall'altra parte e poi c'è un ascensore. E non mi sembra che qui ci siano altre vie. Mi sembra che qui ci siano altre strade. Allora, boh, potremmo anche andare verso la fine, la fine. Però che lì andiamo verso il boss finale, se non ricordo male. Facciamo così, va. Salviamo la partita, ci fermiamo qui e poi la prossima volta andremo a parlare con Tizio e finiamo il gioco.